How's it going? It's Dave, hanging out in the fish room. Hopefully this video will work. I've been trying to make an update, but my phone just won't upload, you know the story. But pretty much guppy madness is what's going on in here. Um, the red-eyed albino, all the males are hanging out in here. And I had all the lime green endlers in here, and I moved them up in the newly renovated 20-gallon with the LED Beamworks 6500K, which is kicking ass totally. So that's empty now. It's really hard to breed these guys, these albino red-eyed guppies. For some reason, they eat the fry like crazy. So I've got about 15 of them saved so far. And these are just my line that I'm working on that I've always had. The males. You can see it's not focusing very well, but the males, there's two different kinds that I'm trying to get the genes and stuff worked out of them, and playing around with that. All the females that I've got so far. The up here, boom, the 29 gallon. These angelfish are getting huge, and I need to separate them. Thinking about putting one in the 55 and one in the other 55 in the front. But yeah, going guppy madness. So I might put like a colony of some a different kind of endler colony in here. But this has really turned out great. I've been using these kind of lights with the CFLs in them for a couple of years, but these Beamworks, well, they just came down in price. Oh, they're going, they have been. That's what's been kind of keeping me from buying them, is the price. But this is a 30-inch was it $24.99? So eBay, baby. But this is looking really good, and these guys are loving it, and they're reproducing like crazy. I'm really digging the endlers. There we go. There's some down there. The 40-gallon planted or dirted tank is doing pretty dang good. I don't know. This has been up for about 9 months now, and everything's booming along pretty good in there. I moved all of the white clouds in here, just a colony of white clouds, and the neon tetras. And yeah, looking pretty good. I got to trim it all the time. I do about a 30-40% water change every week on it, and that's seemed to keep the algae at bay. And what I do is I just fill, as I got my water here, and the faucet is outside, so I just crack my window, and I got a quick disconnect for the RO water, and it fills up this barrel here, and I can put my I still put prime in it, just for for doing it. So and then when I do water changes, I just dump it in this 10-gallon, and that goes out the window and to the side of the house in a PVC. And I've got some plants out there that are doing fantastic. That water is just really doing them some good. And this is the little line that I've got I'm working on here. Some big, huge whopper females in there that are my breeders, and that's the Cobra thing, if you want to call it. This is the last bunch of fry. I just separated all of the males and females, and I'm not keeping all. Well, you know, I'm kind of calling them out, so I'm going through that whole process and trying to keep the genes lined up and keep everything separated. And I just moved these guys in here too. These are all the fry that I was able to save. I was able to catch the albino, red-eyed albino guys. One Sunday, three Sundays ago, she was actually giving fry, and I watched it and was able to scoop them out. Except that one, there's one little guy right there. He was born yesterday, but I've had him in a 2.5 gallon over there. But I'm putting them in here just a minute ago. And the Gambusia, no fry, just wild caught, and no fry. And then the jungle is booming along. Wow, it's bright. But yeah, check out my African violet. Well, the light is way too. But fish room's a great place for plants, and digging my African violets here. Wow. But anyway, yep, booming along. My big, huge bristle nose over there, and those guys, those are called Brilliant Rasboras. There's 7 of them. I had them in the 40 gallon. I put those guys over there, moving stuff around, and kind of trying to get ready for winter. Bust out all the heaters and all that kind of fun stuff. But this is my little fry tank. I just put that little filter in there just to I just took all the red eyes out of there, so I put that filter in there just to turn it over a little bit. And these are the 2 kinds of females that I'm coming up with. The red, well, it's kind of a red metallic looking blue, I don't know what you call it, but then all the cobras in there. This is my little desktop tank. So yeah, this give you a little shot of everything on my plants. Wow, that's bright. And everything is going pretty good, going guppy crazy. Oh, my little brine shrimp hatchery over here, and all my little tanks. So yep, that's what's up in the fish room. Take it easy.